go call their grandmother in the village, go, please fix some potion for this one so her plans can fail. You are allowed to be whatever you want in this whole world, and no one can take that away from you. You need to be so stubborn about what you want to do in life. Believe that you can do it. Believe in yourself, because it's your dream and you are responsible for making it happen. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Tashinga here for those of you who don't know, and if you do know, hey babe, and welcome back. Can we get a moment for the lighting setup? It's very warm, it's chilled, it's just giving, okay? And can we get another moment for this beautiful makeup? I love it. I look absolutely beautiful. I do. So today we are talking about things I have had. Ooh, girl, I just kicked the camera. Today we're talking. I'm so close to the camera, and if you see me constantly looking down, I'm just looking at my monitor to make sure that I am in focus. So these are things that I have learned in life, okay, and I've had to teach myself these lessons, and I'm glad that I did, okay? So 21 lessons in 21 years. I wrote the lessons down on my notepad, so I will be reading them. I literally wrote every single one. I didn't want to forget anything. Number 1 is forgive yourself. And honestly, I think that this is the most important one. That's why I made it first. You need to forgive yourself for the things that you did in the past, or the things that you believe you let happen to you. Because if you are angry at yourself, then it's hard for you to move forward. It's hard for you to do anything good for yourself, because you're stuck in a constant tunnel of grief because you haven't given yourself grace and you haven't forgiven yourself. So babe, forgive yourself, even for the things that you think you had no fault in. Forgive yourself for everything, okay? Forgive yourself for that silly thing you said in grade 5. Everything is okay. It doesn't matter anymore. You need to just what? Forgive yourself. Number 2 is be selfish. I say this with my chest. Be so selfish, guys. Okay, for me, a lot of my people-pleasing tendencies stem from being told that I was selfish as a kid. Like, a lot of people would be like, oh my gosh, you're so selfish because you never want to do this. You're so selfish, all the time. And because I'd constantly hear that I'm selfish when I wanted to do something that would make me happy, do something for myself, or put myself first, I started making sure that everyone around me had their cup filled, and my cup was running on empty because I didn't want to be selfish. But now that I'm older, I'm like, yeah, I am. If being selfish means filling my cup first before I start to fill the cups of others, and making sure I'm all right first before I make sure that you're all right, then I'm definitely selfish. I will definitely be so selfish, because when you start people pleasing, it is very hard to get out of that thing. It's demonic. You need to stop right now. Number 3 is validate yourself, and this is something that I am still learning how to do. I've started doing it, but it's a difficult thing to do. Validate yourself, and I mean in all areas of your life. Validate yourself when you pass, validate your success, validate your feelings, validate your troubles, whatever. Anything that has to do with you needs to be validated by you. You never want to give anyone the power to think that you can't do anything without their validation, because then you lose you, babe. Ask me. I know. You lose you when you cannot validate yourself. And a very silly example is when I was like 17, 18, I used to take photos. Girl, I still take photos, but like I take Instagram photos, okay? And I wouldn't post anything until my friends have validated those pictures, or my sisters. and it'd be a thing where it's like, please help me pick. Like, I know that these photos are bomb, but I'm not going to post them until someone tells me that they're bomb. So now I would wait and wait and wait until everyone is available, and then we have an open discussion about which photos I should pick. All because I could not validate myself. I don't do that anymore, but that's like a silly example. There's other things that I used to do, and I would crave validation of others, and that is so unhealthy because you lose your sense of self. You're basically telling yourself that you don't trust yourself, you don't trust your decision, and that's the worst thing you could ever do. So please validate yourself. Number 4 is nobody needs to get it or get you. And boy, this is a hard pill to swallow, even for me. Let me drink some water, child. I can't believe how good my makeup looks. Ice cold. So nobody needs to get it or get you. I don't even think that one needs too much explaining. It's literally in the lesson. No one needs to get you, babe. No one needs to get this big vision that you have. And I guess it ties in with the validation as well. We so often want people to understand us and to get it. And oh, but you don't understand what's happening. You need to understand. You need to get it. No, babe, they don't. No one has to get you or get your big dream or your vision. You need to get you. You need to get it. And that's on period. Number 5, be stubborn about your dreams. Girl, this is so important, okay? And like, before I even go deeper, I just want to say that these lessons, right? When I was writing these down, girl, I was calling my own self out, because it's like, okay, sharp, why are you so loud? Like, just turn down the volume. But really, be stubborn about your dreams. Being stubborn about your dreams means that you're not gonna let anyone tell you what you can or cannot do in regards to your dreams, okay? You need to repeat after me. No one is going to tell me what to do in regards to my dreams. Nobody is going to change my dreams. You are allowed to be whatever you want in this whole world, and no one can take that away from you. You need to be so stubborn about what you want to do in life. Believe that you can do it. Believe in yourself, because it's your dream and you are responsible for making it happen, which means that a lot of people will come at you with their doubts and their insecurities. A lot of people are going to be projecting their fears onto you, and you need to be strong enough, okay? You need to believe in yourself enough to know that that doesn't matter. You need to be so stubborn. No one can tell you that you're not able to achieve your dreams, okay? Because you can. So please, that was so serious, but I'm being so serious actually. Be so stubborn about your dreams. Your dream is your baby, and you have full custody. Who said that? Sweetie? My dream is like a child and I'm taking out a custody. Yes, exactly. You need to do that. Okay. Number 6, invest in yourself. I mean in all areas, okay? I had a hard time investing in myself, and I mean with anything. I wouldn't put time aside for myself. I wouldn't work out. I wouldn't buy myself anything. Girl, really? But I was young, so I'm glad that I learned this at a very young age. It is so important to invest in yourself. I mean, invest in your looks, invest in your body, invest in your mental health, invest in your physical health, invest in your emotional health, invest in your skills, okay? Just invest in you. And investing doesn't just mean money. Investing could mean skincare. Like, how are you taking care of your skin? Are you washing your face twice a day? Are you brushing your teeth in the morning and in the evening? Are you working out? Are you eating right? Are you paying for courses to improve your skill set? Are you seeing a therapist? There are so many ways to invest in yourself, and investing in yourself is good. Okay, let's think about money. Okay, people take money and invest it because they want the money to grow after like a certain period of time. You need to think of yourself in the same way. Just know that whatever you're investing now is going to grow, and when it grows, it's going to have more value. So I'm not trying to say you don't have value, hold on now, but the more you invest in yourself, the more value you add onto yourself. And I think that's something that you need to take into consideration. And if you're thinking about, oh my gosh, where am I going to get the money? The money is going to come. It will come back because you're investing in yourself. It's inevitable. There's no way that the money you use to invest in yourself will not return, because trust me, babe, it will. Number 7, you can't save everybody. You're getting in the way of their karma. Let's get into it. We need to seriously unpack this lesson, okay? And now, disclaimer, I'm not saying don't help people you love. If it's in your means, definitely help them. And I am talking about family members here, friends, acquaintances, whoever. And I'm going to give you a scenario because I want you to understand, and I don't want you to take this in the wrong way. So we all know that December is like the party month. Everyone is wasting their money in December because it's December. You made it to the end of the year. But in January, you need to be paying registration fees. So that means that the people who are partying hard in December said to themselves, oh, it's okay if I use this money because I know that Tashinga is going to give me the 4,000 rand I need for my registration fee. So now someone is banking on you because you have a reputation for saving them all the time. Another example is, I just received 1,000 rand and I know that I need to buy bread, but whatever, I'm not buying bread, I'm gonna go buy some clothes. Now you're gonna be hungry. And who are you going to ask for that money? Oh no, I'll just ask Tashinga for the money, she always helps me anyway. Do you see the pattern in that? How will that person ever learn their lesson if you are going to get them out of trouble each and every time? And guess what? You end up receiving their karma because now you're the one left with minus 4,000 rand or minus 1,000 rand in your account because you gave it away to a person who does not prioritize what needs to be prioritized. And I just think that this is a very sensitive point. It's a very sensitive lesson, but it's something I had to learn the hard way. And I don't want y'all to be in the same boat as me, so take this lesson very, very seriously and understand that you are not Superman or Wonder Woman, so you're not going to save everyone who needs to be saved. Save yourself first, okay? Thank you. Number 8 is not everyone will be proud of you. Ooh. Stabbing my own self with these lessons. This is so true, you guys. And I learned this a very long time ago. It's that not everyone is going to be proud of you. And usually it doesn't matter if it's a stranger. You want the people you care about, the people you love, to be proud of you. And when they aren't, it really does hurt. So the quicker you learn that not everyone is going to be proud of your achievements, the better. Which means that sometimes, announce the good that has happened, but if they don't share the same excitement and pride as you, that's also okay, because they may not understand why what is making you proud means so much to you. So just keep that in mind. Don't let it affect you too much, because it does happen. It's life, okay? Just if you're proud of you, then that's all that matters, okay? Cool. Number 9 is be self-sufficient. And this is very true, guys. You cannot depend on everybody, okay? You need to Okay, how can I explain this? Before you outsource anything, before you look for anything anywhere else, make sure you're good first. Make sure you know how to do what you want someone else to do for you. Being self-sufficient is, for me, it's the equivalent to being independent. Okay, it means that, yeah, cool, I could pay an editor, but do I know how to edit? Because what's gonna happen if that editor drops me? Am I not gonna be uploading videos now because I don't know how to edit? Do you get what I mean? That's something I had to learn also from a very young age. You need to know how to do shit yourself, because one day someone will kick the bucket and you'll be stuck not knowing how to do anything because you were not self-sufficient. So babe, learn how to do these things, please. Number 10, go to therapy. Please go to therapy. Please go to therapy. If it is accessible to you, if you are able to go to therapy, please go. I am literally begging you, okay? And we need to debunk the myth that going to therapy means that you've got something wrong with you, because that is not always the case. Okay, everyone has things that they go through in life, and even though you may be okay, you don't have any mental issues or anything like that, you have probably picked up some really horrible patterns from the people around you, and you may not realize that or notice it because, you know, that's how I am. That's how I am. We all love to say it. That's how I am. No, it's not, babe. You have picked up certain things from people around you because you didn't like it. So now you're using it as a defense mechanism. And that is not who you are. That's you being a B or a D. So stop. Go to therapy. Also, it's just really nice to have someone to talk to who listens to you with an unbiased view. So I have been helped by therapy and it's helping me. I think I'm growing. I am loving therapy. So if you are able to, please make sure that you do go to therapy at least once in your lifetime. Number 11 is work out. It's in capital letters on this list. Work out. I'm being so for real. Work out. Getting your body moving is the best thing you can do for yourself. I think it's another way you can invest in yourself. I have been working out for 2 months now, and I've never felt this good in my whole entire life. I'm talking about physically and mentally. I have never felt this good, guys. I used to really struggle with my mental health, and a lot of people know this. I've been very open with it, and wow, since I started working out, it's just, I don't know, I feel like it's part of healing. I don't know what it is, but it's doing something. Okay, I haven't had a depressive episode since the beginning of 2023. Shout out to God. I haven't had one. I haven't had any anxiety attacks. Like, none of the bad things that used to happen to me mentally have happened since I started working out. And I think that is something that you should try as well. I don't know what it is. I don't know what chemicals your brain release, but try it because it really works. Okay, and I'm not in any way saying that exercise cures mental illness. Still go see a professional if you are struggling with your mental health. And I also think that seeing a therapist is helping as well. So yeah, but work out. It makes you feel really good about yourself, especially if you work out in the morning. You feel extremely accomplished and you feel like you've done something. So if everything else fails during the day, it's okay because you worked out, you did something. So yeah, work out. It also builds discipline, which you need in this life. Okay. Then at number 12 is date. Okay, and date intentionally. And I made sure to put this point in here because, for one, I am no longer just dating people just to date people. if you and I are going to date, we need to have marriage in mind. We need to have a goal. Okay, I'm not going to be wasting my time dating everybody. Okay, that is not going to happen, because not everyone deserves me. Not everyone deserves access to my time and my energy and my vibe. Okay, so date intentionally. I suggest you make a list. I have a list of my ideal man. Yeah, corny as it is, but I have a list, and I feel like having a list really allows you to focus. Okay, because I'm not wasting my time looking at someone I'm not into. It's like, you're not even my type physically, so I'm not even gonna look at you. Do you get what I mean? And that's not to say that physical attributes are the only thing that matter, but listen, looks do matter, and no one can convince me otherwise. Okay, thanks. So yes, date intentionally, because you don't want to waste your time you could be using to build yourself, get yourself ready for your future man or your future wife. You don't want to waste your time on a bum. Okay, good. Number 13 is, people will underestimate you. Don't try to convince them you can do it. Do it. Ooh, this is something I had to learn. I had to learn this, guys. I'm still learning this, but this one kicked me. Okay, let me explain. A lot of people will look at you and see a childish person, a person who has no sense, a person who doesn't know what they're doing, and that's how people used to look at me. And before, I used to be like, no, but that's not how it is. I'm like this: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, whatever comes after R. I wanted to convince you that I am what I am. I'm not what you say I am. And I wasted so much time doing that, because after that show, the big performance that you put on, these people will still not listen to you and still not take you seriously. So you need to be okay with being underestimated and prove them wrong. And I'm not saying do things to prove people wrong. I'm just saying there comes a time in life where you need to say, oh, okay, let me show you then. Let me show you. And then you show them, and after you show them, you just go in the blankets and just sleep. You get them? Period. Number 14, be kind to yourself and thank the body that you're in. This is a very important lesson, and I say it's important because I never used to be kind to myself. People who know me know that I am extremely hard on myself. Okay, so anything concerning me, I'm always like, no, it has to be like this, it has to be like that, nah. And I was never nice to myself about it, and for the longest time, low-key, I didn't like myself. I think subconsciously I did not like myself because I was so unkind to myself. And when you do that, then subconsciously you never want to do anything for yourself because you're being mean. Okay, think about it this way: if someone is being mean to you, you don't like them. If a mean person asks you to do something for them, you're gonna say no. Why? Because you're mean, and I don't like doing things for mean people. I don't like mean people. So if you're being mean to yourself, you need to stop, because subconsciously that's taken seriously, and it becomes a cycle of self-hate. I don't want you to hate yourself, okay? So just be nice to yourself and your body. Thank your body. Bro, do you know what your body goes through on a daily basis? You wake up in the morning, you get up, hold on, you breathe, okay? Your eyes flutter open, okay? You stare at the ceiling, you've got eyes that work. You rip the blankets off your body, you get up, you go shower, you poo, you wee. Your body does so much for you. So be nice to your body and say thank you to your body once in a while for doing everything that it does. Don't constantly break your body down because it doesn't look how you want it to look. If your body's functioning the way that it should, then you should need to say thank you because it's doing you a favor. Okay, cool. Number 15 is hygiene. Please, I don't even want to say too much about this thing, but hygiene. Please be taking care of yourself. People, and I mean bath. Please bath. Okay, like your armpits, if they smell, if you can smell your armpits, everyone around you can smell your armpits, babe. If you can smell your private parts, everyone can smell your private parts. So please take care of yourself. It really makes you respectable when you care about your hygiene. People think about that. People care about that. And it's not even about people. This should be about you. Take care of yourself. That is so important. You don't want to be walking around smelling, because please. Number 16. The way I worded number 16 is so funny, but I stand by it. It says, and I quote, "Not everyone is your friend. Shut up." Literally, the way I've said it is the way that it is. Not everyone is your buddy, so shut up. Because you would go around, "Oh my god, let me tell you my plan," and they're like, I don't want you to achieve that. Bye. They go call their grandmother in the village. Go, please fix some portion for this one so her plans can fail. You go, "Oh my god, like, friend." Shut up. Keep quiet about your plans. You don't want to go around telling everyone what you're planning and giving them the details, the commas, the semicolons. Babe, keep quiet, okay? You can announce everything once it's done, but before that, shut up. Thank you. Number 17, budget. After the month I've just had, this is a tough one, bro. Budgeting is very important, okay? Because you end up impulsively using your money if you don't allocate your money to certain things in your life. And then that way, when the month is over, when the money is finished and you're looking at your bank statements, it's like, I really did not use my money wisely. What did I do with my cash? You don't even know what you did with your cash because you wasted your cash, okay? So very, very important that you learn how to budget, especially from a young age. And if you are younger and watching me, I suggest that you learn how to budget now before you have consistent income, because babe, income will make you crazy. Money will make you crazy. Money will make you want to buy things you don't even need, okay? So make sure you teach yourself the discipline of budgeting. Number 18, be accountable for your own actions. Call yourself out on your own bullshit. That's exactly how I worded it, okay? We are so used to playing the victim, and victimhood has been romanticized. Please, babe, no one finds a victim nice, okay? It's boring if you're always the victim. What role did you play in your situation? Yeah, they mad at you, but why? What did you do? What happened? What's the situation? How did you get to that? That is something that you seriously need to consider. It's not every day you should be crying victim. No, like, stop. And seriously, do stop, okay? You need to call yourself out. If you've done something wrong, apologize. You don't want to be the person that everyone talks about when they leave, like, something bad is always happening to her, blah 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 blah. And I'm also calling myself out on this right now, because I used to be the president of being the victim. But it's like, who are you really helping when you do that? No one, because you're just telling people your problems over and over again. And how does that help you? It doesn't. So quit playing victim, because it's not cute. Number 19, never take advice from somebody who isn't where you want to be. This might sound very, very cocky, but I mean this with my whole heart. I will never take advice from anyone who hasn't been where I want to be, or who hasn't walked the path that I want to walk, because then how can you help me? How are you going to help me? It's like asking, a fish how to walk. A fish is not gonna tell you the right things to do so you can walk, because a fish can't walk. Okay, it's like asking an accountant to do a Beyonce choreography. Babe, it doesn't work like that, because it's two different fields. Okay, so I just think that when it comes to asking people for advice, be very careful who you go and ask, because you may ask the wrong person and they may end up projecting onto you, and you don't want that. It's not nice to be projected upon. Number 20, you can't let your emotions dictate what you do or don't do that day. This is super important. You cannot make temporary emotions change a permanent destination or a permanent journey. And this is a very hard thing to do, because there's a silver lining between resting because you're burnt out and not doing anything just because you're tired. And this is an example, right? Say you have an assignment to hand in tomorrow, right? And you're supposed to finish doing it today, but you're not going to do it today because you're sad. And this sadness is just a temporary feeling. And this assignment, you need to get a good grade on this assignment, but you're not gonna do the assignment because you're sad right now. And tomorrow something happens, your laptop stops working, you break down, you're not okay, there's no Wi-Fi at home. Now you don't get to hand in your assignment, and this could have been avoided had you done it the day before, but you didn't do it because you were sad. So you see, let's not let our emotions take control of us. We need to control our emotions, because if we don't do that, a lot of things in our lives will be lacking. Okay, cool. Number 21, the last lesson I have for you today is that you can change. Okay, I need you to grasp that. You can change. Repeat after me. I can change. And you can change. Okay, if you were a person who didn't take your life very seriously yesterday, you can wake up tomorrow and say, well, today I'm changing my life today. I'm taking my life seriously today. If you were a person who doesn't work out, you can say to yourself, oh, I'm an athlete starting from today. Okay, you are allowed to change. You don't have to remain the way that you are. Change, but please change for the good. Please don't change and do snack things. Change for the good. Okay, so yes, I really hope that you enjoyed this video and these 21 lessons that I left here for you. I have experienced every single thing on this list, and I have learned from it. So I don't take L's, I take lessons. So I love that for me. If you learned something, I love that. Please leave down your favorite lesson in the comments and let's discuss on it further, and I will see you in my next video.